We have a tradition at Christ the King of passing on the light of Christ from the 8th grade to the 7th grade.
Our 8th grade students are offering a piece of advice to their 7th grade friends. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for helping us keep this tradition alive.
My advice for 7th graders is to explore whatever interests you.
My advice is, if you study, you won't fail.
Don't stress over the future, but worry about the present.
My advice for 7th grade is to do the hard work first. You can save the easy work for last.
My advice for 7th graders is to have lots of fun and work really hard.
Live your 8th grade life to the fullest.
Be a good example to others, always stay ahead of assignments, and always take advantage of extra credit.
Stay on top of your work and keep organized. It'll make it a lot easier.
My advice to the 7th graders would be to try your best and be patient.
My advice to the 7th graders is to get a lot of sleep and that stress is okay.
Never give up and study.
Remember to do your homework always and have a good time.
My advice for the 7th graders is to make friends with everyone before you lose your closest friends.
My advice is to always be kind to others.
My advice to 7th graders is to always try to do your best on tests and quizzes.
My advice for 7th graders is to stay on top of your work and study for all your quizzes and tests.
My advice for 7th graders is to do your homework.
Take time to know yourself.
My advice for 7th grade is to keep being yourself.
My advice to a 7th grader is to say willingness.
My advice to 7th graders is to not procrastinate.
My advice to 7th grade is to pay attention in class and listen to the teachers.
My advice to 7th grade is to pay attention and take good notes in class.
My advice to 7th graders is to stay on top of your work so you don't fall behind. My advice for 7th grade is to study hard for the weekly grammar review quizzes.
Work hard so you don't have to take any of the exams.
My advice to the 7th grade is to enjoy your 8th grade year.
My advice for 7th graders is to just have fun.
Try your hardest in school. My advice to a 7th grader is to try your best in all that you do.
My advice to the 7th graders is to cherish the moments you have with each other and to strive for greatness.
My advice to my 7th graders are to always do your homework and turn it in on time.
My advice to the 7th graders would be to not upset the teachers.
Find creative and efficient ways to complete your work instead of solving it with old, unhelpful methods. Always be kind and respectful to others.
My advice to a 7th grader is to do your work and be nice.
My advice to a 7th grader is always do your work on time.
When you are in 8th grade, time goes by so much faster, and my advice is to enjoy the 8th grade while you can.
My advice is to not cheat on any assignments.
My advice is to 7th graders is to remember that you are made to be exactly as you are. Don't be afraid to stand out and be different, because you'll do some amazing things just by being yourself.
No matter what other people say, keep on going the way that you want. Try really hard to get all A's. It is worth it not taking exams.
My advice for the 7th graders is always finish the assignment and don't slack off.
There might be problems, but just follow the rules and do the right thing and everything will work out.
My advice for the 7th graders is to use your time wisely.
My advice to 7th grade is to keep strong and to carry on.
My advice to the 7th grade is always stay on top of your assignments because if you fall behind, it will be really hard to get caught up.
Make friends that will last for a lifetime.
My advice to my 7th graders is to keep pushing yourself to try harder.
Use your time wisely and work hard.
Make sure you study for your test.
My advice to 7th graders is to make sure you get really good best friends that stick with you through everything.
My advice for the 7th grade is to study hard for everything.
If you hide, not much good can happen.
Keep on working hard, it'll pay off in the future.
My advice for my 7th grade is not to worry about 8th grade, take it slow, and just enjoy it.
Do your homework and be nice to the teachers.
My advice for 7th grade is to live life to the fullest. Even though 8th grade may be hard, with the right friends and the right mindset, you can do anything.
My advice is for you to enjoy your years at CTK.
My advice to 7th grade is to live one day at a time.
My advice for 7th grade is to study and do your homework.
My advice for 7th grade is to strive to do better.
My advice is to just be yourself.
My advice to 7th graders is to work hard and turn in work on time.
Work hard and have fun. Study hard and always be curious.
Focus on your schoolwork and have fun with it. Always do your best and have fun.
Always listen and don't be afraid to ask questions.
Do good in school, study, and always ask questions.
Keep doing what you're doing as long as it's not bad.
Don't care what people think about you and just try your hardest.
Don't let 8th grade be a scary thing. You'll have a lot more fun than you could have imagined.